Today is a nice easy one. My oven shouldn't be turned on, maybe not. So tonight I'm going to be making basic cake pops. There's a little cheat to it which I find is so much easier, saves me so much hassle, and I think it actually makes a better cake pop ball. And then also I'm going to be making a no bake Oreo cheesecake. So yeah, and if we've got enough time at the end, depending, I'm going to show you a little pie that I've been craving for the past week, and it was actually my craving when I was pregnant with my little boy.
Sort of pie?
Fruit.
Oh, I'm not bothered.
So yeah, nice and easy night. Going to take us time, go nice and slow, just show you how I do things. Obviously remember, what works for me might not work for yourselves, or what works for you might not work for me. So please bear that in mind when it comes to the cake pops. So yes, nice and easy. Oh, are you alright, my darling?
I'm alright, love, yeah.
Yep. Okie dokie then. Just trying to decide what to start with first. Right, so let's make the Oreo cheesecake base first. So this I'm going to make in the pan and then pop in the fridge to set whilst we do the cake pops, because it's really easy going from there to do the rest of it. Okay.
Your hair looks amazing.
Why, thank you. It's wet and I thought I'd crimp it by plaiting it. Okay, Oreos. Will you pass me another block of butter from up top?
Oh, here we go. Look at this, look at that.
I totally had a minute.
You've
I've only got one
minutes. You've been on 2 minutes. One of these, though?
Yes, darling. I just got one, not two. I forgot I needed it for
You've
the
been
other
on
one
2
as well.
minutes.
I know. Okay. So I'm using double cream Oreos. You can use normal if you want, but the biscuit I will separate from the white. The biscuit will make the base, and then the white will go in the cheesecake mix itself. What's happening?
Are you trying to tell us you're pregnant?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Give over.
No, babies. Don't, because you'll have a heart attack.
Give over.
No, it came up on Time Hop the other day, and since then I was like, oh, I really fancy that. Oh, wrong one. I just thought, oh, I really fancy that. I've not had it in like 7 years.
Monday night cravings have started for Natalie Rimmer. Oh, I'm not settled, isn't it?
Okay, so Ziploc bags to smash the cookie in, bowl to put my cream bit in, and
You got your mayonnaise.
there's no mayonnaise inside.
All right.
No mayonnaise at all, and an extra bowl for when we've crushed the cookies if we decide to do more. So I'm not giving you an exact amount of Oreos because it depends how thick you want your base. So I like a thickish base. There's nothing worse than a decent cheesecake and naffle base. So I like to make a decent amount and go with that and add as much or as little as I want from there.
Hello, Janice Johnson.
Hi.
From New Jersey. It's America, that don't.
Okay, I know. You say this every time.
Laurel and Hardy. We've been called Laurel and Hardy.
I'll take that. Okay, it's a knife, bowl, bag, rolling pin. I know this bit's a bit boring at first and it's so tempting to just eat it, but try not to. So it doesn't matter if you get any crumbs with your white bits. Just...
Are you going to use all of them, though?
I've got 4 packets, so probably not. So you
4 packets?
Yeah, just to be safe.
Oh, I forgot we want lottery.
Behave.
I was going to say, do you want me to quality test them?
You can quality test if that's what you wish to do.
Oh, here we go. We're all on about them in mayonnaise again there.
There is no mayonnaise in sight.
Stout and mayonnaise? Oh, some chocolate cake recipe.
Yeah.
Stout and mayonnaise in it. I'm not going into that.
I hate Oreos. They crumb up so much.
You hate Oreos?
They're too crumbly. Do you know when it comes to baking with them?
Leave.
You bake with them. I don't like crumbs.
Bourbons.
I don't mind bourbons. But
Joe Quartez, Coach Quartez, I got that right one. One of them pronunciations I got right last week. She's got a big gin.
nice.
Well done.
And we'll see how many people view tonight, because I haven't warned anyone about me coming on tonight again
Well, there's
either.
386 so far.
Wow.
It was 38 before. Oh, hold on a minute, 400.
We're doing well.
It was 38 before I
Got on.
before it loaded on my phone.
Okay. So I know this is a bit of a long process, but it's worth it in the end for the cheesecake.
We're all night. Don't like Oreos. Can I use bourbons or other biscuits with cream filling? What a brilliant question, because I was going to ask about bourbons.
Use chocolate bourbons if you want.
Have we got any in cupboard?
No. Oh. I didn't buy any because you eat a pack at a time.
Fair enough.
And I'd have been buying them for the kids' snap. And then you'd just eat them all. Again.
Yeah, I didn't get any out at last packet. Oh no, packet before the last one. I had the last packet. I took it to work with me, I think.
Doesn't matter if any of the white bits go in there either.
What about on your kitchen side?
Don't, because I hate crumbs and it's just covered in crumbs and it's winding me up now. I hate.
Do you ever do it with alcohol?
Yes. Chocolate Guinness cake is one of my best sellers.
I mean, decent alcohol. Apart from paint with vodka. You still do that?
Yeah, occasionally. Mainly rejuvenate a spirit, but I can do that.
What's this one? Can I ask a silly question?
Go for
Why
it.
are you taking the cream bit out of the middle?
Because that's going in the cheesecake. So the biscuit's going to make the crumb, and then the whites are going to make the actual cheesecake.
And that is how the cookie crumbles. Look out, Mark. Behave. She's got the... That's meant to say rolling pin.
Yeah, probably rolling pins out.
Jack Daniels. Can you do Jack Daniels?
Jack Daniels infused chocolate cupcakes are supposed to be really, really nice. Not tried it. I put Malibu in cake.
I like Jack Daniels infused headaches.
You bugger.
Do you have to take the cream out?
Yes. You don't have to take it all out, but I like to separate it because the biscuit makes the crumb base. Add a bit of butter, Bob's your uncle. But the cream is what flavours the cheesecake a bit.
Maureen McDonald says Guinness is decent. I don't like it.
I don't like Guinness.
I don't like it at all.
I don't like Guinness, but when I cook with it, I love it. Look at when I put Guinness in stew. You didn't even notice. You said it was one of the best ones you'd ever had.
I've got a lemon flavoured gin. I bet that's nice.
Ooh, I've got raspberry. Love raspberry flavoured gin.
Hague, that's what you need. What have I settled it tonight?
Coke. What are you having after live?
Sainsbury's own triple distilled vodka 4. Because that looks like a 4.
Right.
Jack Daniels and Iron Brew. What a brilliant drink that is.
That sounds gross.
It's not. It's really not.
So you do want to keep some of the biscuit back to crumble up and spread all on top. But luckily I've got 4 packs. I think I'm going to do 3 packs for this and see how we are with the smashed up.
Vicky Ryan's a bit behind what you're making, Danielle, and Geraldine Allen says, "Oh no, I haven't seen since the first live I've ever watched with you. That was when Mark was on the vodka and it all went horribly wrong with his head down the toilet." Eh?
The day when I left you laid in the bathroom.
Don't know what you're on about. Oh yeah, you've got vanilla flavoured vodka. You're right. Thanks for pointing that out.
Shh, don't remind him of that.
Thank you very much. It looks minging, but I'll have it. And there's a few people loving your hair tonight. So, going back to the main question, someone was late a few minutes ago. What are you making, Danielle?
Yeah, because you keep changing in the middle of me explaining.
I can't help it. I'm trying to keep up with all this.
So, going to make basic cake pops and show you how I make them. You may think it's a cheats way, but it makes life so much easier and I think it makes a better cake pop. And then I'm making a no-bake Oreo cheesecake, which I'm just separating and organising now. I could have done this beforehand, but I don't like none of that. Here's what I did earlier.
Blue Peter.
I hate when they do that.
They'll kick me out of Tesco for buying Oreos in the morning.
I was allowed to buy 4 packs of Oreos, so we're on a roll.
Are you having a chop sandwich later? Pork chop sandwich from last week, wasn't it? That would rate nice, that would.
It went a sandwich he had. He had a full dinner. And then he wanted mine after.
Oh, really nice, that were. Sorry, Danielle, for mentioning the vodka, but it did make me laugh. I've always wanted to try cake pops, but not being brave enough.
I call them the devil's balls, I'm not going to lie.
Hey?
They're the devil's balls.
Well, that's what you used to call me.
Really? No.
Can you show us fondant fancies sometimes?
I'll be honest, they don't come out very neat.
And we like watching you, Danielle, and the banter with Mark.
Thanks. Thank you. Basically, fondant fancy is just chopped up cake, drizzled in either your chocolate or a thick royal icing. But if you use royal icing or chocolate for that matter, you have to do a few layers, so let it dry for an hour in between.
Listen to the birds singing. I know, doors wide up, it's doing my head in.
I'm red hot.
It is warm.
And you're in a jacket.
I can get paddling pool out.
It's out.
I like easy cake pops because I've made them before and they just fell off the sticks.
See, this is where I find mine comes in to help. Bits.
I might have to shut the door here, though, because there's a few bird watchers on here. Oh no, I love hearing them. Fair enough.
Okay.
That's me singing. Oh, is this the loud part?
Yep. Just make sure you push your air out of your bag when you seal it up. Otherwise it's just going to pop.
Joined late, what are we making? Got distracted by the vodka memory.
So we're making cake pops. Nice easy cake pops. My easy way to do them. And no bake chocolate Oreo. No bake Oreo cheesecake, sorry.
Someone wants you to do a giant cookie.
I practiced my giant cookies the other day for my friend Donna and she keeps asking me to sell them now.
Cookies?
No, do you know I made that large cookie, white chocolate cookie for
I
her?
haven't got a clue what you did.
For her birthday.
That were a cake, wasn't it?
I made a cake and a giant chocolate
Alright.
cookie. She's obsessed, she wants more.
Oh.
You can put this in a processor.
It's a good job kids don't like to sleep, isn't it?
Jake's watching a film and Lucy sleeps through.
Roughly what weight of biscuits for the base? Says Alison Hodgson.
I don't weigh it. I literally go by looks. But that's for the fact of...
As much as you like.
Yeah. It depends how you thick you like your crust.
I like biscuits, so more the merrier.
I like a thick crust.
That's better sound, that. Vodka infused cake pops. That'd just be disgusting.
No, it's not happening. No alcohol.
It'd have to be like a Baileys or something like that. Danielle has used 4 packs. You haven't used 4 packs, have you?
3 packs of the doubles. But I'm just going off my eyesight of what I think looks right. And I'll just pop the bag.
Nina Gordon says, I'm late, what are you making?
Hey,
Cheesecake and some other stuff, is it?
Cheesecake and cake pops.
In short.
Yeah. It is all on the name of the post.
Well, just ask me if you don't. I'm not sure. So how many packs, Dan? You've used, what, 3?
I've used three packs of double Oreos so far. It should just be plenty.
Stuck together with mayo.
You all think I use mayo in everything. I don't.
You're trying to take mick out of me here.
Oh, what, so you don't touch cheesecake? You don't like cheesecake?
I don't like cheesecake, no.
We're on a bonus. And I'm supposed to be on a diet, and this is just killing me.
What are you going to make? Garlic bread next?
No, I'm not making any garlic
What are you
bread.
doing, cheesecake? It's because you're involved, Mark. I will always associate you with vodka.
Thanks.
Geraldine Allen.
Yeah, that's about done. Crumbs everywhere!
There's a few late starters here.
We didn't warn anyone I was coming on.
When you do a gardening cake...
A what?
Gardening cake?
Yep.
Crushed Oreo makes good soil. It will
Yes,
do.
it does. Yeah.
Bourbon biscuit would as well, would it? Or is that,
yes.
in fact, no, because bourbon biscuit's a bit of a lighter colour, isn't it, to what Oreo is?
So, for dirt cakes and garden, crushed Oreo or bourbons for the soil. If you're doing a beach cake, you'd use malted milks for sand.
Is there not like oat that you can buy from somewhere instead of having to go and buy biscuits. You know, like you can get all these different sugars and that from places.
There is a sanding sugar and stuff, but I rather just... It doesn't look as good as crushed biscuit and stuff. So you want 30 to 40 grams of butter. It depends how much you're using, so just enough to combine it.
Cheesecake garlic bread, that's brought back memories.
What?
What? It's Peter Kay, isn't it?
Cheesecake garlic bread.
Garlic bread? Cheesecake is the devil's food along with sweet corn. Maureen McDonald. I like her more every single week.
Do you want to take him, Maureen?
I'll go. Requested to become a member to your Cutting Caker group today. I'm from Ireland. Can't wait to join. I'm just a beginner and I love your lives every week. And Anne Bagnall.
Lovely. I think I might have accepted you earlier, actually. So you want to melt that butter to mix into that?
Do you still make them do that forfeit?
Yeah.
Join?
No.
Initiation forfeit?
No.
Well, I had to.
Well, not in it.
How come I had to do it then?
For fun.
Malted milk, never thought of that.
Yeah, malted milk make a lovely sand. So I'm just going to cut out a circle for the bottom of there for the cheesecake.
How big's it going to be, Duck?
8-inch tin.
What about cake? What's happening in microwave? It's popping and spitting.
Melting butter.
Ah, and wall bite sounds it. That was giving it some rate popping.
I know it was.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Is he good at DIY, Danielle?
No.
Ah, yeah. Do it yourself, ah.
Yeah, me, do it myself.
Yeah, well, that's it. Oh, Joe Quarter says, oh, I tried your marble icing and gold paint inspired by last week's live on some domed cupcakes and they look so pretty.
Fabulous, I'm so happy you liked them. So just line the bottom of the tin. I know it's a mini tin, but it's just for me.
Oh, Danielle, how on earth do you manage him?
I don't. Send him to work nights.
I work nights, I'm sleep through day. You see me for 2 hours, it's paradise, isn't it, Doug? For both of us, really.
So just mix it in. Add more butter if you need to as you go along.
What's Jake doing upstairs? Is he running a marathon?
Going to the bathroom, probably getting a drink. Even though his bottle's in his bedroom full of juice.
No, we were ever in that as I put him to bed.
Of course. I'm going to add a bit more butter to that. Always better to do too much butter than not enough.
Isn't it a lovely evening?
It is gorgeous.
Apart from that big black cloud up there that's going to drop its scent all over us.
What's he got that's vibrating upstairs?
Oh dear.
Go.
What's he got?
I don't know, but that explains why. Yeah, so Jake's found
Not
something that vibrates. Oh dear Lord. I'm just going to melt that. Oh Jesus Christ. So the way to tell if there's enough butter in there is press it down. If it compacts nicely, then you're on a roll.
He said something about he wanted something from Mum's room.
Yeah, what from Mum's room?
Only messes. Oh, where's me? What's he? He's watching Detective Pikachu. Leave me alone, he says.
He might have changed the disc.
What?
So
And that makes a massive vibrating sound.
Yeah,
does
his
it?
DVD
Does
players.
it?
It's a cheap thing, yeah.
Right.
Oh Jesus.
Well, I hope it were mine.
Jesus Christ.
There could be a few questions in morning, Duck, couldn't there?
Yeah. Okay.
How old are your kids? Not old enough to know.
2 and 7.
No, he's not. He's
No,
6.
he's nearly 7.
You are crap, I tell you now.
Shut up, he's nearly 7. So use the back of the rolling pin to compress it all down. I know you can't see it because I don't have a proper cheesecake pan, so I'm just using a cake pan.
They can see something, Duck, because they can see that you're blushing. I think that says blushing.
Oh, probably.
Blushing. No, blushing. You two are hilarious. You've gone very red, Danielle. It is warm in here.
It is red hot under these blooming lights. I hate it.
Turn them on.
And I've got no makeup on for once. And the mascara. I'd turn lights off if I could. Wouldn't do me head in. Right. So I'm just going to pop this in the fridge to set for whilst I do the cake pops.
Oh, let me get out of your way then, Doug.
That'd be good.
Please.
Thank you, darling.
Let me just open the ration pack.
Stop it!
I haven't done anything at all.
Liar.
We don't live in a massive house, Doug. It's quite hard to move.
I know. I'm not denying that.
I'm getting surrounded by,
Clay sugar.
clay models of things.
They don't know about them, so behave. Right, that's in there.
Was that good for you?
Yeah. Right. Where is it? I knew I needed some, and I've not got it out.
Everyone's saying butter here. Everybody's saying butter.
Butter?
There's just loads of comments for butter and laughing faces.
What about butter? No. I don't know.
How can you not know?
I don't know what they're on about.
Butter.
What about butter?
Something to do with Jake, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, something will buzz in. Garlic bread.
I don't know. Right, screw it, just reuse that. Okay.
Like watching Laurel and Hardy. Danielle's one with moustache. She's going to glass me. Oh, hold on a minute.
Right.
Someone asked what had gone in microwave. Oh, that butter.
Yeah, right. So, my cheat to cake pops is pre-made Madeira. Yeah. So, I prefer Aldi's.
You put it in microwave.
No, I've not. I've
Well,
taken it out.
someone's just said you put in... I'm only reading, Doug.
I've taken the butter out.
I'm learning.
So, my cheat to cake pops is pre-made cake. Or, if you make yourself a cake, let it set up. Wrap it up well and let it settle for a day. A good 24 hours. That way it's not as fluffy and all everywhere. So I like to use Aldi's. It's not so oily. I find Tesco's is more oily than Aldi's. But I find it makes a more stable cake pop. Call me a cheat all you want with it. I know. I don't care. Makes my life easier. I hate cake pops.
Cake, cheat. Leah Clark just got some of your aprons, Danielle. She can't wait to get them.
Oh,
Is that a hint to hurry up and post them?
Probably. No, the supplier was late posting because they're busy as hell. And then couriers took ages to get them to me.
There is a thing called lockdown on at the minute, though, isn't there?
I know, so everything's taking a while to get to me.
I don't know if you've seen the news or not. Small program.
Okay. So, if you want to flavour it, you can add your cocoa, you can add melted chocolate, chocolate chips, flavouring. But I'm going to use sugar and crumbs, chocolate, mint, icing sugar to make the buttercream to then combine it all together. I can also add some more cocoa if I want to make it even more chocolatey, but I can't be bothered because it's just going to be the kids that are going to eat it.
Mint chocolate's my favourite flavour ice cream.
Is that a hint? Because you can make ice cream from this.
No, my next comment was going to be, second is raspberry ripple. Do they do a raspberry ripple flavour?
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. Brilliant. Have we got any?
No, I don't have any here.
Is that a hint?
No, I can get some if you wish.
Is that a hint?
No, if you want me to get you some raspberry ripple icing sugar, I can get you some raspberry ripple icing sugar. Okay, so butter in. And then you obviously want double the amount of butter of icing sugar. So there's 125 there, so 250 of icing sugar.
Here's one. Tina Pine, I heard Swiss roll makes a good cake pop. Buttercream's already in there with the sponge. Ever tried it?
I've not tried it with Swiss rolls, but it does make total sense. But if you're buying the Swiss roll, I don't think it's actual buttercream in the middle. It's more of a frosting.
It's lovely.
Probably made with Trex and stuff. Like Betty Crocker sort of stuff.
I remember my nan, she used to douse everything in Trex.
Oh.
Fry-ups.
roast dinners.
vegetables.
Roast dinners when she used to make like a bath out of foil and then put a beef in it.
It were absolutely brilliant.
I thought they were crazy, I'll be honest.
You never lived.
I have.
If she didn't have 10 kilos of Trex in her cupboard, she were having a bad week. Oh, it were brilliant. Nan, can you make me some dinner? Let me get Trex out.
That's gross.
She only ever put Trex in the pan and out come a meal. It were brilliant. Never saw her put hotels in.
So, chop your icing sugar up if you're doing it by hand. You can obviously use a mixer, but mine doesn't reach all the way to the bottom, so small amounts of buttercream don't work well. So, chop it up into your icing sugar to avoid clouds.
I think the bin is there. Someone must have asked why she's throwing stuff over.
Yeah, there's a bin on the other side of my
counter. The bin is over the other side of the counter. She's not just
throwing it.
Please stop brushing the crumbs to the floor. That's what it was. She's not. Akil Ahmet. Have I said that right?
I don't know. Just stop trying to pronounce people's names. You do it every week. So a nice thick buttercream here. That's what you want.
How many have I got wrong?
I don't know, but it's.
I ain't got many names wrong.
No, you've not.
I can read. That's why. Might be from work, so I can read.
I'm not saying nothing.
I won't either. Yes, you said it right. Get in. I've got to be 10 for 10 now on names. Easy. Easy.
I hate making buttercream by hand. I don't know why I did it. I'd rather faff with the mixer.
You know when you're doing this on camera, right? Mm-hmm. It's relatively tidy, isn't it?
No.
Right, so when you're not on camera and I'm coming in from work and I come into the kitchen to, I don't know, let's say get a drink. I can't get in.
No, you can't.
I can't see floating sugar.
Glitter.
And I feel like you've redecorated with sugar. Why is there a difference between audience and no audience?
Because I go to bed and decide to tidy up in the morning.
Alright, fair enough.
Well, I spend another hour or so tidying after working when I'm finishing at 3 in the morning.
That's made my OCD better knowing there's a bin. God, that is serious OCD. That I thought I were bad. Mark, what are you drinking tonight? Just cherry cola.
And Monster, which I might make one.
Happy smiles and
Red hot.
high spirits.
It's taking me too long, I can't be bothered.
Do you want a thingy drink though?
I've got Lucasade, I'll have one of them in a minute.
Are you sure? Because this is nice and cold.
Oh, yeah, go on then. I'm just adding a little bit of water in to speed this process up.
Just try and turn it so there's no advertising. There you go.
Thank you, darling. Do you want to open it for me?
Oh, do you want me to drink it for you? No.
No, I'm alright.
I'm going to have to turn it for advertising now.
It's fine, just do it. You probably can't see that anyway. Thanks, darling. Look at you being careful not to hit my...
No, it's not roller cola, it's roller cola. 10 litres.
I've got your Dr Pepper in there, you know.
10 litres for 20 pence or whatever that line is.
Jesus. Roller cola was the worst. Or Panda Pops.
Oh, it's a Peter Kay themed night by it sounds of it, because you said cheesecake and garlic bread.
You said cheesecake and garlic bread.
What's weather like there? Akil Ahmet's lost track of the baking. You two are hilarious.
Oh dear.
There are 2 shops in the USA that sell the icing sugar. 2? USA's like a massive plot of land.
I thought there were more than 2.
America is like a massive plot of land, so... oh my, if this is cherry cola, just think what it was like on that vodka a few weeks. Geraldine Allen, she's obsessed with that, isn't she? She goes to bed dreaming about vodka.
Or you.
Or both. I'm saying.
What, dreaming about Geraldine?
Dreaming about vodka. Vodka.
You're all alcoholics.
Look, it's party 1 of 5 a day because it comes from taters.
I don't think it counts as 1 of 5 a day, my darling.
In my book. Made homemade toffee sauce for the first time today. Worst mistake of my life.
Oh, why?
Well done for clapping prematurely. Brilliant. Well done. Donna Louise Andrews. Hi both. Sorry late. What are you making tonight? Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, Oreo cheesecake and cake pops.
Bread.
There's no garlic bread.
I want to watch that later. Top at tower, that one, isn't it?
I don't know.
Look, we're high up, we're high up.
So I'm just quickly grating it in. More like smushing it because it's not really going through the holes.
Wine is grape juice, so one of my 5 a day too. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more, it's right. So if you have that bottle of cider in there later, it's an apple. Put it down on your calorie count thing. One of your 5 a day, though.
I don't think it counts as one of my 5 a day, darling.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. So for each block of these, I usually get about 15 pops. So I'm just making plenty so then the kids can make some tomorrow with the leftover bits. Because I don't intend on making loads of cake pops, because I actually hate making cake pops, but you guys requested it. Thanks.
I like eating them. It was so funny, particularly after hearing the after effects. You know something? I felt awful going to work that night.
Good.
You know, that must have been a Tuesday night one, that.
Spent like 12 quid on a kebab for you to not eat it.
I know. Hey, 580 people here, though.
Ooh.
I love Peter K. Hobnob solid biscuit.
I've got hobnobs in cupboard. Okay. So that's that.
Don't me again.
Oh,
And that
dear
one.
Lord.
Mum, my biscuit's falling in my brew. Get a spoon. That's brilliant. Thank
You're
you,
all
Mark.
weirdos.
I'm going to try that at Weight Watchers, saying it's one of my 5 a day.
Ah, dust.
It's not just baking tips, it's life tips.
So I'm gloving up because I absolutely hate doing this part.
Yes, but
I absolutely hate this bit.
do you not find cake batter in a cake pop machine easier?
No. I don't. No.
Well, that answers that, doesn't it? No.
No.
Other.
So grab amounts of buttercream and mix it in as you go in. You want the consistency of Play-Doh. It's horrible, but you literally want the consistency.
Don't let me play with that. You know what I make when I play with Play-Doh? Long snakes. Kebabs are lush cold next day. No,
You won't touch them.
It's got to be warm. It's already reheated, so why would you eat it cold? That's asking for
Salmonella.
health issues.
Staphylococcus aureus.
Not forgetting that you... Stuff or what?
Staphylococcus.
That's a dinosaur, you clown.
No, Staphylococcus aureus is a germ that does E.
Staphylo-
coli and...
Stiff
some-
what?
Staphylococcus aureus.
So not stiff.
Not stiff.
Staff, as in workers. Staff.
Yeah.
Lecoq.
Yeah.
A saurus. It's a dinosaur.
No, Staphylococcus aureus
Not
is
bothered.
a germ. It's a bacteria. Come on, guys. If you know what you're on about, shout up. The only reason I know that is because Dad...
Not forgetting you fell off the chair.
They're never going to let you live that down.
No, I can explain that. It weren't because I had a drink. It was because it got stuck. The chair wheel got stuck on something. And I'm trying to lean forward. What were I trying to lean forward for? Because I was drunk, I can't remember.
I gave you a bowl of chocolate. You came forward for a bowl of chocolate. You went to sit down and you did
no,
not
it
drop
weren't.
one.
It weren't chocolate. It was that
It were mini
melted
twirls.
sugar, weren't it?
Mini twirls because I put the bowl there and you fell off and I was laughing.
And I didn't drop one.
Yep.
Steady hand, sober.
So,
Oh, someone's actually spelt it here. I'm not even going to
Thank you.
attempt that. Pam Hallam Wedley.
the only reason I know that is because Dad working for Premier Foods, the guys who make Oxo and Bisto gravy, he worked in science lab.
She's right. I work at a hospital. Okay.
Uh,
Sketch. Booked it, packed it, yeah. It can become MRSA. Mrs.
So-
A.
the way to figure out if it's ready or not, when you roll it up, it should stay in a firm ball, not crumble easily. So, keep going.
I was going to say that went wrong, did it?
I know, I'm
Have
explaining.
you tried raspberry vodka? Why is everything about vodka?
Because they know you like vodka, they make you friends with you,
Do I need
darling.
to do a vodka show one night?
No, I think next
Here
time we go
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We'll get ready for it.
I think next time we go to Carol's, you're going to be roped into joining up comments. You're not allowed upstairs to hide and watch sports. No more
I'm
of
only
that.
here to help out, though. When you go back to Carol's house, that's a completely different ball game. There's too many lights.
Yeah, that would be rude.
Too many bright lights. Never spilled a drop when you fell off the chair. Steady hand.
My fingers come through.
What can I say? I've got nerves of steel. From Yorkshire, built like tanks.
Oh, what?
I don't know, Nottinghamshire, so I don't know.
Right. I'm taking these off.
He will be upstairs snoring, so Geraldine and Alan were watching that night as well. I were tired though, it was a long day for me, that.
Yeah. So,
I've been awake an hour. Every day's a school day.
it's rolled up, and when I press it, it kind of all sticks, but doesn't bit up. So it's like Play-Doh. It's gross, but it's like Play-Doh. I could add a bit more if I want to, but I don't want to overdo it. If it gets drier as I'm weighing and rolling and going about what I do, then I'll...
I think Mark should bake one week. I think no. That's from Carol Gatton there. Another name that I've probably said right because I'm good at names. Jackie Adams. Oh yeah, Mark needs to answer comments when you go back to S&C Kitchen. I won't even be there.
Oh, you will?
Why?
Just stop overnight with me. Carol takes us for breakfast in the morning. It's the nicest meal you've ever
Oh,
had.
to be fair, yeah, kids can look after themselves, I suppose, can't they? 'Cause,
No.
you know, the 7, oh, no, they're not the 6, aren't they?
Now, grandparents. My mother.
Forgot they ain't got jobs or anything like that.
My mother went one and two.
Yeah?
No.
Well, answered my question.
Piece of baking paper out. Scales. Now, this is the annoying bit. I'm not going to do loads. I'm just going to do a few and then the kids can play with the rest tomorrow.
What weighing scales are you using?
These are Wilco's or Argos. Whoever does the colour match. I think it's Argos.
Tanya, I'll babysit. What a stupid laugh.
Open.
Oh, I can't headbutt that.
Open.
No, you break my teeth. Go
Oh,
on,
wait,
then.
break your teeth. It's cake. Ah.
What if I where you've dropped ball? Where's it gone? Oh, there's going to be mice and all sorts.
Oh, dear Lord.
You backed out of baking last time, dinosaur.
Yep.
What's that about? Care to fill me in?
The dinosaur cake on my page when you was really drunk.
Alright.
When I made the dinosaur cake, because you were there like everyone, I can do better. I told Danielle all their moves. I told
Oh, I
Danielle
said that?
Yep. And you said you were going to make a better cake than me on the Tuesday.
How much did you let me drink that night?
I think you had a litre of vodka. Okay.
Ah.
So, you want 25 grams per ball.
How many out of these 553 people watching are a bit annoyed?
Probably a few. Well, I was messing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Probably a few.
What is your page, Danielle?
Danielle's Sweet Treats, or if someone else wants to mention the group, that'd be great. So at first I just weigh out the 25 grams. I've got itchy face now, of course I have.
Scratch it.
I can't!
Why, are you donating these, are you?
No.
Who's eating them?
You? Me? Kids?
Oh, don't scratch your face there.
Exactly.
543, she says, Joe Cortez. So, is that 543 people that are annoyed? That we're just faffing around?
We're playing in kitchen. So, I don't roll them at first, I literally weigh them all out and so then they don't keep turning off.
I'm going to say, if that's rolled, you need to go back to school. Well, you can't, the show. Can I have other group names, someone, please? I don't think we can say that, can we?
No, I can't say
out
it.
of respect.
Out of respect, if someone else can say it, that'd be great.
You two are so funny. Are you always like this? I'm exhausted just watching. Normally, to be fair,
We're a
we've
bit more
got
abusive.
serrated blades and stuff like that involved, don't we? We tend to joust on back garden a bit and
We're doing it live with kids, I'll lose you all Jake.
jousting.
Yeah, we're usually a bit more brutal.
They look like little poops on the baking paper.
Yes, they do.
Glad someone said it. Poop.
You're like a child, you are.
I get giddy on my nights off, don't I?
I know.
I have to be serious at work, you know, because there's
No, you don't.
stuff happening.
You roll up cling film and play football.
No, cricket.
Still.
Did I send you a picture at bat that we made?
No.
We snapped a pallet, bottom up pallet. Then
This isn't helping me thinking like
Here's
you
what
work hard at work.
I don't work hard. Hardly work.
I know.
Unless
Dino hands
unless
on.
my gaffers are watching, then
He works all night long.
then I'm always sweating. But
Yeah,
no,
play football.
what I did with that piece of wood then is I got on the floor on my hands and knees. How many workers do you see on their hands and knees nowadays? Not many. And I was sanding wood down. And I wrapped it in tape just to get a bit of a bounce. Ball flies miles now.
Brilliant. Have you found out who put the teddies in the top yet?
In the what?
Who put the teddies up?
Simon. That was years ago, that.
I don't know, I just
Paul
remember.
nearly got sacked for that. My Great Dane does bigger poops than that.
Brilliant.
Do you still stock in all occasions? I think, if I'm thinking of the right... Melissa Ascension Boyle. Where have I heard of that name?
All occasions, yes, I'm the one that works with Tanya.
I know that name from somewhere.
What name?
Melissa Ascension Boyle.
No.
Oh,
But yes, I'm the one that works with Tanya and Karen.
I know that name somewhere.
I was talking to Tanya yesterday. Next time you drop me off, you're going to have to leave me for about 20 minutes, darling. We're going to have a good chat.
Who is?
Me and Tanya have a good chat, catch up.
Oh, I want to say I don't want to talk to you for 20 minutes. But hell out to me. 5 minutes in like multiple times a day I can do. For all your cake ingredients, do you buy in bulk? If so, where from? I'm fed up of going to Asda every few days. Try Aldi.
For God's sake, you sarcastic bugger.
Well, it's right. Aldi or Tesco, is it? For a lot of your stuff.
Aldi, mainly. But I've been using Sweet Success for large bulk things. So this is where you roll your balls up and then pop them on a plate or a tray or whatever, because then they're going to go in the fridge for a little while.
Can you make a giant glittery cupcake?
Yeah. On a live or... I'm not the brightest of people, you have to explain things to me.
I don't think you can make Boy George again, though. I thought it was you. Melissa Ascension Boyle. I'm not sure who you
I recognise the name and I don't know.
I've seen it somewhere. She might know someone I know.
Probably knows Tanya and Ben.
Melissa Ascension Boyle.
I can't think. Yeah, it's me that stocks Tanya. I do Tanya's cakes.
God knows. I know the name, but I can't.
I do all Phoebe's cakes and everything as well.
Wait, let me click on the thing for the picture.
Trying to think. Are you the lady that did Phoebe's buffet when it was at Valley Swim Centre mermaid party? I think that might be her.
I think it's something to do with my mate Peter Blood.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not bothered. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Blunt as ever, my darling.
Like a 2x4. Don't. What's this?
Stop touching things. Has to make my silicone moulds, babe.
All
Calm
right.
down. Stop touching.
Sorry, don't. Intrigued.
Literally I can't get away with buying things and hiding them anymore because every time we're on a live, he goes through it all.
Well, you know, Staphylococcus, whatever it is.
Staphylococcus.
That one. I did an Oreo no-bake cheesecake for my grandchildren last week. The base Oreos and filling caramel with toffee sauce.
Nice.
That stopped making sense to me after the first bit.
Basically made him hungry.
The base was, I think I meant to say the base was Oreos and filling caramel with toffee sauce. Well, she's already done it. Well done. Pioneer.
Fabulous.
No, I don't do food. I am Peter's other half. It is Peter Blood. Peter, yeah, I thought I knew who it were.
I can't.
Is he selling his bike?
Stop it. Right.
Can you make a giant cookie cake? Cookie cake?
Cookie cake, or do you mean just a giant cookie? Loads of people asking for giant cookies. I did one other day for my friend just practicing, and I'll be able to do it for you.
I want to see someone.
I can't decorate them for my life.
I want like a proper majestic Disney castle or something like that.
No, not from me. That.
Why?
Not getting that from me.
Why?
You want me to make you a big Disney
No,
castle?
not make me. Why would I want a Disney castle? Because I feel like a princess.
Half the time you do.
So?
And?
No, just something with woodwork and welding.
Not in cake groups then.
You get a TIG welder in and make a massive structure and fill it with cake.
You're a weirdo.
Like a
Okay.
Thunderdome.
that needs to go in the fridge for about 15 to 20 minutes. So, marky mark, balance that on top of the cake tin.
Balance?
Yes.
Why, haven't we got room in fridge?
No, I did shopping today.
Like brown snowballs.
They're not like brown snowballs.
But what are they then?
Cake pops.
You've got no imagination, you're a lot.
No, I haven't.
On top of what?
Right, do you see the cake pan in the middle of the fridge?
Yeah.
Put it on top of that.
Yeah. You know what I'm like, I don't tend to listen to you that well.
Exactly.
I made my husband a semi-naked... Oh, hold on a minute.
Semi-naked
Semi-naked cake. Sorry, no, I saw that first part of the sentence and you know what happened. With load soft pink flowers with my nifty nozzles for his birthday today. Abby McKenna. Well done.
Oh,
Very
pretty.
I think you could decorate one just piping round the edge of the cookie with your swirls that you do.
I could do, but then I've also binned my one end nozzle. I need to buy a new one.
Woodwork? What?
What?
I ain't got a clue.
He's not the brightest of people.
Were the cakes you used for cake pops from Aldi?
I prefer them from Aldi, but those were Tesco. Tesco ones can be a bit oilier.
Tesco had a shorter queue.
My plots. Okay.
I would love to see you guys on Gogglebox. What's that?
Oh, God, where you have to sit and watch telly. They pay you to sit and watch telly and record your reactions.
Where do we sign up?
Oh, and they buy you a takeaway.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not bothered about that.
Little liar.
Rather than buying me vodka.
Yeah, they
You
do.
said woodwork. Oh. He's confusing me tonight, that Geraldine person.
You confused yourself, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. So all this stuff goes in basically at the same time.
Gogglebox for us would have been good on that first dates thing last week, wouldn't it, with them two women? That'd have been fantastic, that. Giggity gig gig.
No giggities.
No, it would have been, though.
Right, so you want to put your cream in there first.
What did you put on with the cake? I missed it. Had to go and see it at kids. Louise struggles.
Put on with the cake?
What did you put on with the cake? Yeah.
We put the cake pops in the fridge and I made him balance it on top of the cake tin. Okay, so we're making the cheesecake filling.
Cheesecake? What sort of cheese are you using?
We're going to use cream cheese and mascarpone. So you need, I have got it written next to me because I'm awful with numbers, 200 grams of mascarpone. What are you giggling at, Ian?
Jennifer Long would like to see you make a giant oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah.
That's what it said. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, creme pie.
Okay, you want 200 grams of mascarpone. I use a bit of mascarpone and soft cheese. Because I find that gives it a thicker, more luxurious taste. That goes a bit lighter and a bit runnier, if that makes sense. It makes it nice and thick and all at once. It's nice. So yeah, 200 grams of the mascarpone.
Do I like mascarpone, don't?
I don't know, it's cheese. You like cheese.
Ah, but I don't like Philadelphia. I don't like that. Is it like Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh.
I put it in your lasagnas and you like it.
Ah, but lasagna's different, innit?
White sauce.
That's bechamel, isn't it?
Yeah. To make the bechamel sauce. Right. I'm going to put that on mixing together. If I remember where on earth I put that.
Oh, let me shut the door because neighbours will wake up.
Screw it, let's cream it.
Let's what?
Cream it.
What were you looking for? I might be able to help.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh.
I've got to go to this at some point anyway. So, that in there and just going to cream that for just a minute.
What did you put in the bowl first before the mascarpone?
The Oreo cream.
And where do you get these cheeses from? Any supermarket,
Tesco.
is it?
So the mascarpone was £1.90, I think it was, for the tub. And these are 45p each, Tesco's own cheapy stuff.
How much soft cheese did you put in?
I've not put the soft cheese in yet.
It's not been done yet. There were 200 grams of the other one though, weren't it?
200 grams of the mascarpone.
What mixer is that? Kenwood.
Kenwood old thing. I think they're about 10-year-old, these ones. Okay, so that's all creamed together. Just makes it a bit easier so you don't get bits of everything.
See, I can answer questions now. Now I've done it a few weeks, I can sort of answer what supermarkets you go to and that. Because I take you to them.
Okay, and you want 400 grams of cream cheese.
Oh, so it's good if you're on a diet then.
Cheesecake's like one of the worst things you can have.
Hell. What's the difference between creaming and mixing?
Creaming and makes it all creamed up together. I have no answer for that. But it's just what.
Don't mean to answer it.
Go on then.
Don't know. Difference between creaming and mixing? There can't be much difference, surely.
I believe not. Mixing's just mixing dry.
Well, creaming's making it cream, mixing's mixing it together. There you go. That's the difference.
No, I think mixing is when you're mixing in dry ingredients and stuff, and creaming is when it's making a creamier substance. I have no clue.
When you put creaming and mixing together, you get either memeing or crixing, don't you?
Yeah, okay.
Where do you get the Oreo cream? From Oreos?
The beginning of the video, for the first 20 minutes, I was opening Oreos.
Out the middle of the Oreos. Creaming gets the air in. Thank you, Liz Mosley. Is it a different tool? I have.
No idea. So, 400 grams of soft cheese. So, it's not Lurpak. What's the other one? Philadelphia. You can use Philadelphia, but I've used the cheap one.
What does it say on the tub?
I've not got Philadelphia. Philadelphia's the expensive brand. I use the cheap stuff today.
Oh, cutting corners.
Yeah, I am. And then mascarpone.
Creaming adds air, mixing doesn't. Maureen McDonald. She's just a fountain of knowledge, that person. Fountain of knowledge. She's got £1 million on Millionaire Game, she has.
I just wing it. Mix that together.
Was that mixing or crixing?
Mixing.
Oh, no.
Okay. Down off the seeds. It
Because
smells
I'm an old
minging.
bird, Mark. You're only as old as you feel.
It smells minging at this point. I actually don't like mascarpone or anything.
I must admit, I think it's the texture I don't like. And it's cheese.
Yeah, I'm simple.
I mean, give me a block of cheddar and I'll sit and just nibble at it all day, but give me a spoon and that, you got no go. Do you have cream cheese at room temperature before whipping?
Yes, I find it doesn't clump up then.
Is it whipping or whipping?
I don't know. Okay, so you can use double cream, but I like to use the extra thick double cream.
Why?
Just to help, so it doesn't go too runny.
Oh, that's fair enough.
And you want 190 grams. It's about 2 large spoonfuls.
Mascarpone is lush on pizza.
Yes, yes.
Is it really? Do you know, I remember when I went to Dublin with my dad, there were a nice pizza place called Pacino's, right in the middle of Dublin. If anyone's from Dublin, is it still
him. I'll ask Amy and Emily.
Pacino's, it was beautiful. I can't remember where or when it were, but it was beautiful.
I'll ask Emily and Amy.
Mark is so uncouth.
And give that a good mix.
Yes, boss? What? I didn't hear you. Pacino's is still there and it's beautiful apparently. It is really nice, it were. Mozzarella dippers with basil thingy sauce would be very nice. How much mascarpone? I missed that bit. I will probably talk.
200 grams of mascarpone and 400 grams of cream cheese.
And how much fresh cream? 190,
190 grams of fresh cream.
Tell you what,
but double cream or extra thick. I go for extra thick so it holds its shape a bit more. So you want 100 grams of velvet vanilla icing sugar. And the reason I say the velvet vanilla is it complements the Oreo whites perfectly.
Dan, quick question. What cream do you use for ganache, single or double?
Double. Always double. Or extra thick.
How did you do the Oreo cream? Scraped it out at the middle of Oreo biscuits.
Oh crap, I put too much in.
What's that, right?
250 grams of icing sugar, sorry.
I thought it was dry ice.
I'm having a moment to myself. I'm having a ditzy moment.
And someone said that they don't like mascarpone, the texture's not nice. I think that's what I don't like about it, texture in the mouth.
But you're just strange, you don't like a lot of things.
No, I don't. I don't like the smell of mushrooms cooking.
You don't like sauce either. So I'm also going to add a little bit of vanilla paste. Not a lot, just a little bit, because I like to see the vanilla beans all the way through my cheesecake. Makes it just seem more luxurious. Even though the flavour's there from the icing sugar, just a little bit, just to get the vanilla beans through it. It's lovely. Mix that slowly at first to combine, and then give it a good mix. Do you want to get me my base out, please?
Literally just sat down.
Thank you, darling.
Mark, you missed 500 plus. What's that?
I don't know.
Joe Quartes, Coach Quartes. Mark, you missed 500 plus. What does that mean? Mark, you missed 500 plus. I'm not sure. What am I getting for you? Don't biscuits and other one?
I want the biscuit base, so not the cake pops, I want the cake tin.
Oh, now fridge shelf's going to be uneven. What am I going to do?
You're going to be fine, you weirdo.
Oh.
Hold on. Thank you, darling.
Alright, darling. Could you use vanilla essence?
Yeah, if you wanted.
Oh, 500 plus viewers.
Oh, okay. So that's nice and solid now. So I'm just going to give this a good mix and then I'm going to pour it in.
Oh, man. Lorraine Heavingham or Heavingham says you're lucky if you can get vanilla here in Essex.
Ooh.
But you can get a TV show. Oreos, don't Oreos, or are you snacking on them?
No, Oreos, so I'm going to crumble them up to put on top.
Them steaks look nice in fridge.
I bet they do. I'm not making you a steak for
I was
tea.
going to say, is that for after or
No, you had pork chops for dinner.
my only meal of the day?
No, you can have something small before bed.
Why? What?
No. Order your pizza.
Something small, a 12-inch meat feast. Brilliant.
And by
Well done.
small, I mean I'm not cooking.
Who eats all the baking that you do? Birds out in back garden.
No, they don't. Behave.
Sometimes, are you donating these? Don't you? You've already said
I usually
that,
do,
haven't you?
but I actually don't do cheesecake to sell because it's only allowed out of the fridge for 2 hours
That was my next question. How
under,
long does it last?
under environmental health before it has to be disposed of. So that 2 hours includes while you're walking around the shop, paying for it, loading it in the car, getting home, putting it away. So that's a good hour gone easily. And then when you get it out to make it, half an hour. So that's half an hour to then deliver it to wherever and them to eat it. So I don't do cheesecake to sell. Plus you need another licensing thing from EHO to be able to do it. So I just don't do cheesecakes to sell. So this will be for me and the neighbours.
Did I miss what happened to the Oreo middles? I don't know. Did you?
They went in this.
Can you make a giant cupcake with swirly icing and glitter?
I did one the other day. If you go back on the Sugar and Crumbs page and
Was that
scroll
last
back,
week? Or the week before?
not last week, the week before, because we took it to Jimmy's.
Oh, Jimmy's. What day is it?
Monday in the clothes.
What's banging upstairs? Is
Jake's banging.
He's training for Olympics, he is, I tell
It
you.
can't be true.
Is that duck cheesecake? You look right pretty when you frown at me.
I'm giving you a death stare.
That's how I met you.
No, you met me by giving me a pity message. Let's be honest.
What?
I'm sorry.
Pity message.
I'm sorry, my
Oh,
cousin's a dick.
It's a shame it's raining.
No, sorry, my cousin's a dick.
Stop swearing.
It's alright.
I've done right well over the last few weeks. Curbed my language and drinking habits. And then you go and ruin it all.
I know. I don't mean to.
Like, well, 2 weeks ago you made that, says Maureen McDonald.
Yeah.
She's just I'm going to start and call her encyclopedia.
Weirdo. Okay. So we're going to make a crumb for the top.
Nursing technical term. What is? I'm sorry, I've just got lost there.
Dick.
What are you making tonight? God, you are very late, Dawn.
Um,
How sweet. I am. I'm very sweet, and I don't take enough credit for that, I don't think. I deserve money, payment, something.
oh, you got payment. You got payment, all right.
No, 2 kids, bills, brill. I'm good at pub quizzes. Excellent.
Oh, wrong way round.
You've got lovely hands. Good strong man hand.
Oh,
I
me?
forgot to tell you, I got nail in my hand last night at work.
Did you clean it straight away?
I put hand sanitizer on it and it stung like mad. You know that 90% alcohol stuff?
You put Rejuvenator Spirit on it.
No, whatever Mick gave me, it was like a squirty thing. It hit my chest first. It squirted it on my hand and it got me on my chest.
Idiots. So I'm going to pipe some. I'm going to make it pretty.
Oh, here we go. More mess.
I'm going to make it pretty. So
You got paid with 2 kiddies. I know.
got paid with what makes the kids.
Dawn didn't realise it was Monday.
Yeah.
What day have you been going by up to this point?
Jake, get in bed!
Crispin, bed.
What?
Cheesecake. What's he after? I'm not after anything. Payment.
Of.
Oh no. What's that? 10th of June, cookie cake with Jaden. What's that? Do you know what that might be? Or Caden. If it's Caden, it'll be Beth, will it?
Is it Beth?
I don't know. It's
Is
just loads of framework in way. I don't know. It's just a. Don't know. There's 2 messages. I don't care. Is your hubby always happy like he is tonight? Yes, I am actually, because I get to spend time with my lovely missus.
Look of disgust on your faces with that.
What is Mark after, Danielle? Back rub.
Yeah, probably a back massage. with
Back
cream.
rub. Oh!
Should I try not to do it with hair removal this time?
Hey, can you remember that? That was awful, weren't it? Well, for me, not for you.
We were on holiday and he was doing my head in. He wanted a back massage, so I did it with hair remover.
Can you remember them 2 Aussie girls that you befriended on the beach?
They were... No, you befriended.
Well, what can I say? I were an Adonis back then, weren't I?
You befriended.
I was an Adonis. Why else would you get in a stranger's car?
I got in your car when I didn't know
Exactly.
you. Oh, dear Lord. Don't
How
do it at
sweet of you,
Hankins.
Mark. I tell you what, these don't know me at all, do they?
No.
They just think I'm a drunk and an idiot and a clown and a whatever
Barbie
else.
girl in a Barbie world, babe.
What?
You're a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I'm
Thought
taking
I-
the mic.
Thought I was Dr. Jones.
You idiot.
You can feel the love. Not yet.
Yeah, we like to bully each other on a daily basis.
Oh, what? Saying nice things to me wife's bullying.
No, because you want something. I know full well you want something. And is it because I mentioned an Everest Meat Feast pizza?
Could be.
Ah. Most likely.
I like your hair.
Is that for the pizza?
I'll say it tonight because no one else has. I like your apron.
See, there's nobody else has said it.
You can tell how much you love each other. Wait till you see all bruises. On me.
I've only ever given you one, and that's because you was tormenting me in my sleep, so I punched you in my sleep. I didn't even know I did it.
Oh, brilliant that.
I didn't even know I did it.
That was fantastic. Then we put knife in my stomach. What's this?
What's what?
That.
Lint remover.
It's like a mini toilet roll.
It's a lint remover. Refills.
Use plastic, it's fantastic. Dr. Jones, Barbie girl.
Right, so I'm just going to pipe some on.
I don't think, can we see in that bowl
No.
from there? Don't.
No, they cannot see.
Oh, well, that's good, isn't it? Let's do a cake live, but let's hide it from them. brilliant, that. Well done. It's a shame you can't see what I'm making. It's like an hotel room here for me. I've got all sorts of gadgets to play with. Some
Stop touching my stuff!
complimentary fruit if I want it. I don't.
You
like
don't eat fruit.
I know, but you know, incentives there. Glue sticks. Also,
Please do not touch my glue sticks again.
blue gloves.
They've run out. That's there for me to remember to replace.
You're such a critic, Mark. I'm not.
Or is it crake? C-R-I-C. C-R-I-C.
No, I can read.
Is it C-R-I-C?
No, it's critic. C-R-I-T-I-C. Critic.
Is it crake in Scotland or Wales, which means you're funny as hell? Someone called it me and I was thinking, going, what?
Crake?
Yeah. Is he either Welsh or Scottish? I don't have a clue, but I was literally stood there going, what the hell is that? I felt like an idiot.
Oh, who says that?
I can't think who it was that said it to me. So, that's it so far. So, between the swirly bits, I'm going to put halved Oreos.
Is there a reason you ain't gone to top at tin, or just...
How deep do you want cheesecake?
Well, no, I don't do cake or anything like that, so I don't know what's what.
No,
So,
I don't want it at the top of the tin, because then that would just be huge.
Mark, are you like having a third child?
Yes!
The crake is Irish,
Oh, crake's Irish.
and it means good crack. Your trousers didn't fall down, did they?
Whose trousers fell down?
Yours in front of builder's site. That's when they said good crack.
It was the woman on Messenger or on my group.
Hey?
Don't get no ideas.
I'm not. It's Scottish for a good laugh. Well, is it Scottish or Irish?
Or both.
You're pushing your luck, Mark. Oh, God. This is nothing, is it, though?
No, it's not.
It's spelt crake, but means crack. Well, why not just say crack? Can we have a look at Mark? No.
No, you cannot.
I've
If
got
he comes
2
too
heads.
close, I may stab him.
I've got 2 heads, 8 arms, and 3 eyes. Got 3 eyes, there 8.
Really?
1, 2, 3.
I know full well what you was
I'm
meaning.
a triclops.
I know full well what was meaning. Do you want the last one?
What are you making? I'll have it done, yeah. Don't let it go to waste, you know. Kids in Africa and all that.
So nice and pretty like that, and I'm just going to put some crumb in the middle.
Is that finished?
What? Yeah.
Are we nearly done?
Not far. What time is it?
I don't know. It's 500 viewers. That's what time it is. It's 21:10. Who's messaging me? Have a guess.
Peter Wood.
Who?
Peter Wood.
John Crouch.
Oh, I forgot to say what I said. Oh, pictures.
You missed the spot on the end of your nose, Mark. Hey? Naughty Mark, I also know what he meant.
Thank you.
I tell you what, I just can't. Nearly 9 p.m. Maureen, it's past 9. Sorry, what's between the biscuits? It's cream.
It's just the cheesecake. So there's that. Do I want to go one step further and make it even more yummy?
I reckon you should do, yeah. The night is young.
Have I got enough to make it yummy yummy?
What day does my 30th fall on?
What day?
Is it a Monday? Because it'd be interesting if it were, wouldn't it?
I think it's a Monday.
Oh, if it's a Monday, I hope you're doing this.
I'll probably be at Carol's by then. Not here.
I'll be sat here then.
Okay, so that's the cheesecake done. To make it more yummy, get chocolate spread, the actual chocolate, not Nutella. Warm it up a tiny bit and drizzle that over the top, and it makes it yummy yummy. But I've run out, so I'm going to buy some tomorrow and do that tomorrow. But set this for a few hours in the fridge. You want it. The trick to cutting a nice slice of cheesecake is having it well set. So I can either put it in the freezer, and when it comes to loosening it, just warm the edges of the tin, and then it'll pop out nice and neat. Or I can put it in the fridge overnight and then do the same to pop out. Nice and easy.
Sorry, how many biscuits did you use to make the base? 3 packets worth, were it?
3 packets worth. So
Biscuit only?
Yeah. I've used 4 packets in total.
How long to
double
set?
Oreo. It takes a couple of hours to set.
She still has the cake pops to do. They're done, aren't they?
No, I need to dip them. So I need you to
How
get
long
them
does
out.
it take to dip?
Have you ever done a cake pop?
I think I have actually once.
They are evil.
Didn't you let me have a go?
I don't know.
Before I dipped it, I ate it.
Probably.
And then dipped my finger.
Probably. My mum tends to do that. Whenever she comes around on baking, she'll stick a finger straight in whatever it is, whether it's cake mix or chocolate, and then I've got to start from fresh.
Maybe you could go live on your birthday, Mark, and we could talk you through baking your own cake. Or maybe I could go to Sainsbury's and buy a caterpillar.
Do you want to put that back in the fridge?
Yes, darling, I will do, yeah.
Okay, so they're nice and firm. You don't want them too cold because when they warm...
Oh, dropped it. I'm joking.
I'm ready to kill you then.
Garlic bread?
So you don't want them too hard and too cold. The reason I say that is because when they come to temperature, it will crack the chocolate. So 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, just enough time to make them solid. Well, not solid, but firm is perfect.
Oh, Tanya McCarthy, you are really late.
So I'm just using these Deco Milks by Fun Cakes. You don't really need Trex with these, but I've got it just to be safe because it's like they already have it in there.
Firm chocolate balls. What? I'm missing loads. I feel like I'm missing loads here.
And microwave. You want to do it in bursts and then keep mixing to make sure you don't burn it.
Do you remember that Pokemon cake you made with firework in Marth?
Yeah, that came up on time up.
That was fantastic, that. I've never seen
Brooklyn's
no
cake.
like it.
So today I'm using cake pops from Carol. She literally emptied the cupboard and gave me a bag full.
Almost like Chef's chocolate salty balls from South Park.
That's what I just started singing.
See, everybody ever
See
seen
my balls, the big salty and brown.
What is Trex? Well, let me educate you.
It's vegetable fat.
It's not.
It's minging.
It's magic.
It's not magic.
It's magic.
It's like
I will go
grease.
back to what my nan used to do. She used to put a block of Trex in a frying pan and come out with bacon, sausages, eggs, beans, fried bread, taters and stuff like that. All for breakfast. Brilliant. Excellent. Pioneer.
No!
You just don't know what you're doing. What's them done?
I don't know because I don't know what I'm doing, babe.
Both of you are awesome. I could listen to you all day. I'd need a few drinks. I'd get a dry throat talking all day. Cheesecake, garlic bread. What's weather like there? What time is it there?
I get a crack at this.
Could you make a Swiss roll? Is it lard? Trex is lard, basically, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Vegetable what?
Trex is awful. Alex, I can't say that surname.
Someone beat you, babe.
I think she has, yeah. Is it so? It could be Sorkiv. It's a W on N, but it could be a V.
I don't know. So I'm using a non-stick mat. You can use baking paper if you want. So
What is that mat called, please?
it's just a non-stick mat. You can buy it from everywhere. I know Carol stocks some.
Do you not name your stuff?
I don't know what it is. It's a non-stick mat.
No, but you know, like we used to call Escort, like Ivor.
Yeah.
I call Focus Clifford.
Okay.
Don't you call your, like, that could be Dave the Mat?
No, it's not Dave.
Don't you call your tools like that?
No.
See, forklift at work, that's called Matt.
Of course it is. You weirdos, what lot of you?
It is, it's Sorkin. I'm 11 for 11. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Stop it. Okay, so
Silicone Matt, that's its name.
yeah. Keep blasting it, but you don't want to melt it all the way so you melt absolutely everything. You want little bits of chocolate left in so you can keep stirring it and it melts it in that way. It's a cheap way of tempering your chocolate.
Mark 1 Escort. I wish it were a Mark 1 Escort. I ain't got that sort of money.
No.
I wish it were a Mark 1. That's more
What
than
time
that.
is it?
Time, no. Time you gotta watch. Boom. Ah. It is 21.16. on Monday, the 18th, the 5th.
2020.
Well done. You are with us.
Barely.
Pretty tonight, you.
What?
Doesn't matter. The mat is Bako Glide, is that right?
That sounds about right.
What does that say there? Prosecco?
No, I can't even read that. For India or something. It's just a cheap one I bought. Okay. So, let's start this bit. First you want to stick your sticks in. So, dip into the chocolate.
The what? The sticky. Stick.
Stick. I hate that song.
Yeah, I know what you're saying,
Right,
bro.
so dip your stick in the chocolate. Give it a little wiggle so it's not too much. And then you want to push straight down into your cake pop. You don't want a lot. You literally want half centimetre to a centimetre, but you will feel as you're pushing in. As it starts to get a bit tougher to push, you will feel it. If you push it any further, it will crack. Sometimes it takes a bit of practice, so it's taken me a couple of years to figure that out, I will be honest. But you don't need it in a lot.
Are you sure you haven't had a vodka tonight? I'm sure.
No, it's always this idiotic.
My Hoover is called Rodri. What a brilliant name. My Toyota is called Tellere. My KitchenAid is called Celine.
Brilliant.
I don't know. I don't even want to know how them names come about. That's just bizarre.
Sounds like us calling Carl Clifford.
No, it's not though, is it? Because it's bright red. Clifford the big red car.
We are so childish, it's unbelievable.
Well, I'm only 15. My car's called Bernie. Excellent. Bernie Mac. You'll be 15 next, won't you, Doug?
Okey-doke. So, just giving them a second. When the chocolate starts to dull around the top, so if you've got about 50 laid out, by the time you got to the end, you can start from the beginning and start dipping them all again. What are you laughing at?
My Hoover is called Pain in the Arse.
Oh dear Lord, guys.
I like that. It's brilliant.
Right,
What's it called? Henry.
I like Henry Hoover.
My Hoover is Gemma the G-Tech. Gemma.
Sprinkles, where are you?
I don't think there's enough names in the world to name each piece of Daniel's equipment. Or you'd have to start going into Chinese and Korean names for your stuff, wouldn't you? What? Don't give me bad luck for that comment. That was someone else. Oh, thank you. I'm getting in trouble for that now. Well done. Pioneer.
Right, so I'm going to use some of these sprinkles, which are by Sugar and Crumbs. Seeing as I've got orange sticks, black melts, I'm going to use some yellow and green. Yellow, green, orange.
Does the dip taste nice, or is it nicer with melted chocolate?
I actually really like this chocolate on strawberries. But other than that, it's just chocolate.
And Charlotte Hunt says, Danielle, any advice on where I can get 6 whole cupcake boxes? As it's important.
Impossible.
Impossible to find any without it costing a full arm and a leg.
Yeah.
That must do it.
No, because every Tom, Dick and Harry's decided that they are now bakers. So I'll be honest, I have no clue.
I must admit, I am top notch at it. Can you use any chocolate to coat the cake pops?
Yeah, if you want, but I like using these because they set firmer or candy melts with a bit of added tricks.
My car's called Good Boy. Own bargains. Not sure what is that what your car's called?
No, for the boxes.
Oh right.
Ours has stopped selling them, so.
Or B&M.
Yeah. But no, Carol should have stock in. If I remember rightly, she's got stock.
I couldn't believe Sainsbury's earlier. Not one egg on shelves. Or in them totes on floor. Not one egg. eBay, buy 20 get 20 free. There you have it.
And I'm sure Carol's got some. If you keep watching on the website. If it's the lady wanting the pink ones, I don't know if she does pink. Is he out of bed again?
I think he's climbing Everest now. Either that or he's dancing. Do you want me to go?
Jake, get in bed, please. Okay.
Okay. He's there line dancing at top of the stairs. To Shania Twain, probably.
He's your child.
I used to when I was 10.
Quite possibly.
Days ago.
You weirdo.
I come in from work, I'm there with cowboy hat on. Like Woody.
You're a weirdo.
Try Cakebox Direct. I got some last week. How old is Jake? 6.
Nearly 7.
Nearly 7.
Okay. So you don't want to use your chocolate when it's too hot. That's why I've left it for a minute and made sprinkles. Because that will also crack if you put them on the pot when it's too hot. So taking them like that, dip them in. If it's not big enough that way, tip and roll. So 1 minute, Mark, you're going to have to wait.
It's alright though.
Tap the edge like that, just to remove the excess.
It's very shiny.
It will be until it's dry. And then roll and give it a little shake. Because if you don't give it that little shake, you end up with the line setting and drying on. So you can either set them like that way in a cake pop holder or styrofoam dummies, flour foam, or you can set them that way on a mat to dry, so they're great for standing, which I prefer them stood that way. So let's put that one there to start with.
Does anyone else hear birds singing? No, Viv, that must be in your head, that.
No, we've got loads of birds on garden. So hold it for just a second to make sure your stick stays straight up and doesn't flop.
Would the Calabute chocolate
Salabute.
be nice? Oh.
Sell about like a roundabout.
I'm good with names, but not words. But would it be nice on these?
Yes, it'd be lovely.
Didn't you use some of that other day?
Yep, I used it last week. So keep tapping until the excess is finished dropping off. Then roll it. You'll have the little lines, so give it a little shake. Bob's your uncle, you're done.
I'd have dropped it by now. That'd have come off at stick if that were me.
See, that's why I like using the pre-made cake, because it's so firm and you make it into a kind of Play-Doh consistency. It holds onto the stick as well, so if you use freshly baked cake, all the crumbs inside are all crumbly and falling apart, so when you give it a shake or tap, it usually just drops into the chocolate, and there's nothing worse than having to spoon out all the bits.
Is that best colour you could have chose though? Or is that just what you fancy?
This is what I've got in.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Is that candy melts or chocolate?
It's, hold on.
My balls fall off the stick, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so that's the chocolate that I'm using. You don't need to add Trex or anything, it's already quite runny enough. Nice smooth balls.
No comment.
Nope, I'm surprised you didn't comment on that one, my
Well,
darling.
why would I? I'm grown up.
So you want to cover all the pop and all the chocolate on the stick. Tap it. Twist it and give it a little wiggle.
Debbie Hargreaves finds candy melts too thick.
Add a tablespoon of Trex. Okay. So one more.
You can't beat smooth balls, Maureen McDonald says.
Now I know full well you're been dirty.
That time they grew up, isn't it? Really?
It's usually me, let's be honest.
Did you melt in the microwave, Danielle?
Yep, melted in the microwave.
How many days did they last? Till you see green fluff growing on them,
7
I
days.
suppose.
Usually 7 days if you're using your own cake, but as I'm using pre-made cake, it's whichever date comes first, the butter or the cake date on the pack, if you're buying cake in and cheating like I did.
If you don't have Trex to mix into candy melts, what else can you use?
Coconut oil. Coconut paste, coconut.
And where did you get Deco melts, please?
You can get them from Carol and you can get them from Hobbycraft. But I really, really like these ones, Deco melts. They're kind of new. I was quite sceptical at first because they're really runny. But then they set quite quick and they're nice and shiny when they're done. They are quite thin though, so if you wanted to make the Magnum Pop style things, you will need a couple of coats. Okay.
So do they stay shiny as is, or are they still dry? I'm assuming they're still drying, are they, on there?
I bet they're nearly dried. So I've just had a couple of sprinkles. So when they start to go a little bit duller...
So they don't go to like a matte colour then?
Some of them do, yeah. It depends if you've tempered it. Because if you temper it, it stays shiny and it has good snap to it. If you don't temper it well enough, it goes cloudy.
Right. Obviously, I know what you're on about there, but for someone that doesn't, what does tempering mean?
It's aligning all the protein strands in the chocolate, I believe.
See, obviously, I know that.
But to do it properly, you've got to get it to a certain temperature, then drop it to a certain temperature, and then you can do other stuff to it, and it's annoying as hell. Jake, get in bed!
When you say you can get them from Carol, who's that?
Sugar and Crumbs.
Baking God.
You're on her page. This is where you're watching me, on hers.
Do the Deco melts taste like chocolate?
I don't know how to explain it. They're not as if like biting into a bar of chocolate, no. But they're also not nasty like candy melts. I actually really, really like these on dipped strawberries. They're what I did when I did the 2-tier chocolate drippy cake with the dipped strawberries. These are what I used to make the white dipped chocolates and white dipped strawberries. And I love them. Well, you saw everyone eating them. Maria, my mum and Carol were all diving in. Also a trick, when you're tapping them cake pops, don't hold it down the sticks, it goes weird. Hold it quite high up because it's got a stiff tap. Go on, what are you giggling at?
I think Louise Williams thought you were shouting at her then, because she nearly went to bed herself then, Danielle.
Sorry.
And you made Janine Emery jump.
Sorry.
Jake pooped himself then, and so did Geraldine Allen.
Quite possibly.
There's lots of poo around.
Okie doke. So, tap quite close to the pop so you have a stiff wobble.
Is Jake in bed? No.
No, he's probably still
Did you just hear her shouting?
What are you laughing at now?
My other half just ran to bed. And candy melts are minging.
They're gross. They're good to work with, but I actually don't like the taste of them either.
My other half just ran to bed. Poor blow. What a guy. I've got the same. She's dangerous. I'll go see what he's doing though.
Okay, we're nearly done now anyway. Yeah. So when you're popping them down, please be careful not to push the stick too far, because if you push it too far, you'll get a crack like that from where the stick is. So if you get that, just read it. But that was halfway through and it's already set. So I'm just going to give that another dip. So that's all you have to do if you get a crack. Give it a dip and go again. So if I wanted to make these into Galaxy Pops, for example, get some of the Sugar Flare dust. If you get a little air bubble, feel free to pop that with a toothpick and then give it a shape. Yes, if you want to make them Galaxy Pops, so how I've done them black, there's multiple ways you can do that. You can drizzle different coloured chocolate on there, so you could use blues, purples and pinks, drizzle it on, dip it in, twist, and then bring it up, twist as you're pulling it out of the chocolate, and then you're going to have to hold it, don't tap it, because then you'll get like a rippled pretty effect. that's Galaxy Pop, and then spray with Sugar Flare glitter pumps. But you can also add the colour by using the glitter pumps on there themselves, which I'll show you now actually. Me and cake pops are not friends. I hate them. Okay, so extreme gold. Let's go for that one. But as you've seen, they set really, really quick. The trick is not to have them set too hard and cold in the fridge. That's the trick. Because as they come up to temperature, the chocolate will crack. So, whilst it's still a little bit wet, get ready for gold bogies. Or I can just spray it all over to get gold ones. Which I actually quite like gold dust on black, as it comes out with a nice antique goldy colour. Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, what have you done?
Come look at glitter cloud.
Hold on, look, I'm just...
Oh, right, okay. So, that's the gold pump. That's the Sugar Flare. Yep, just a Sugar Flare Extreme Gold. Just a light coating on the chocolate to make gold. Obviously, you can do it for any other colours. It's now set, to be perfectly honest. It won't stick, it's set. But that is how quickly this stuff sets. Everything's turning gold. But if you use loads of different colours and do little pumps everywhere, so get a blue pump, a pink pump, a purple pump, use a bit of a silver as well for a bit of glitter on top, pump it all over and you get a Galaxy Pop as well. So Guardians of the Galaxy or Star Wars, all that sort of thing. But that is how easy it is to do. Sprinkles. You can add anything at this point, so little sugar paste, butterflies, flowers, glue them on. Quite often, I hate cake pops. The only time I really ever do cake pops is when it's a decent order and I can charge well for them. So one of my most popular ones is a Under the Sea mermaidy theme. So either the mermaid tail or shells and little seahorses, all stuck on there with little druggy pearls on there. It's really, really cute and they are so popular. But that with a bit of half and half colours, so dip it in blue but spray it with purple glitter, all the bits, and it goes so lovely. But that
Have I
is...
missed a shiny cloud duck, have I?
Can you not see it?
No, well, I can see bits.
This wasn't, it was nothing, honestly, it was ridiculous. But that is how quick and easy it is to do cake pops. That dried before I even set it down.
Do different colours dry quicker than others, or is it just one of them things that dry quicker?
This chocolate just sets that quick. So yeah,
Oh, Jake,
that is cake pops done.
Oh, Jake.
Shall I have three more?
Dad, my film's nearly finished. Is it time for me to go to sleep soon? Because I'll turn my telly off if it is.
Yes. He's trying to guilt trip you into having another film.
Oh, it worked. It worked. He's got Top Gear Series 13 on. My dad! I tell you what. Could you airbrush them, please?
Yes, you can airbrush them if you have a decent airbrush colour that will stick to chocolate. So I believe Spectrum, the ethanol ones, I believe they stick to chocolate. I can just see glitter everywhere. I bet my bogies are gold after this.
Glittered up to max.
So yes, that is absolutely everything. Do you want to pass me the cheesecake so I can go over what I've... Oh, actually no. Shall I make the berry pie?
Yeah, go on, carry on,
Yeah.
Duck. I tell you what, power to the people. Don't you stop now.
Don't stop me now.
I'm having such a good time. Chocolatey boy. Don't stop me now. Oh, what have you done? Are you okay? You been sick?
I spat it out.
Well, there's no change there then, is there? What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you alright?
This monster will have it floor.
Is that a euphemism? No? You alright?
I'm fine.
Can't see if it gold sparkles.
I Alright, I want on the right hand side there's puff pastry.
Well behaved, Mark. Hold on a minute, I'm not spitting all over anyway.
No! You said something about balls. No, put that back. No! Pastry!
You said get... Oh.
Yeah, and then I said, shall I make something else? Okay, get me the pastry instead.
I've got nowhere to put things.
Put the drink there.
What drink? Don't slip.
I got tea towel down.
What am I getting? Pastry?
Right, pastry, right hand side. I want one roll.
What? Oh, hold on a minute.
You've got it. That's.
Yeah,
I need
there's
one.
a smaller one.
I don't need that. That's croissants.
What?
Croissants.
Okay. You mean croissants?
Croissants.
How do you spell it?
Pan au chocolat is what I'm actually
Pan
making.
what? Oh, that's just stiffy cocky-saurus, that. You're
right.
all just ridiculous.
Bottom of the fridge. In the drawer, the apples. Please, darling.
I tell you what, you're having my pants down, you are. I tell you, idiot. Apples?
Apples. Granny Smith.
Granny what?
Granny Smith.
I found a cucumber.
I don't want a cucumber.
You sure?
I'm sure. I do not want a cucumber.
What's that for? None of eat salad.
I do. I like cucumber.
When do you eat salad?
I like cucumber.
Healthy section on the kebab.
Oh. I like cucumber and cheese sandwiches.
I tell you. You're just having a laugh, you are.
Right. The berries on top of the fridge, darling.
Berry what?
The berries from the top of the fridge.
Come on, Mark, you have to show your face. Sophie Lewis. I recognise that name as well. What berries? These black ones?
Blackberries, strawberries, and raspberries. All of them.
Well, see, you didn't say that, did you? If you'd have said, well, you passed me all three of them fruits off the top of
the berries, they're all berries.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to get something hard and sharp thrown at you in a bit. But it won't buzz. It might do, I don't know.
I can't believe that. Okay, so to start we're going to peel and chop and cook off some apples to start with. I'm just going to go with one for now.
You were asked earlier, you can use Paramount crystals to thin down candy melt. What?
Oh, very nice.
I'm glad people are answering questions for me because I'm just poor at this.
You're not.
Just slap him, Danielle. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so
like
on the hob we've got a pan and I'm going to put a little knob of butter in there. Why is it not peeling?
Wrong way.
Yeah.
Is it left-handed?
No, it's covered with bloody wax. No, it's really layered up with wax there.
You should have ended it there, shouldn't you?
Yeah, should have.
I don't think I know you, Mark, from Derbyshire. No. You won't do then. I recognise that. Don't you recognise that name, Sophie Lewis?
Sophie Edge used to have her name as that. You won't.
What?
Sophie Edge used to have her name as that.
Edge of what?
Her name was Sophie Edge.
Oh, right, fair enough. I don't even know what you're talking about.
And Sophie was friend with Luke Charlotte. He used to have it as well. So your apples you want chopped up and cubed.
Someone did a video on Facebook about taking the wax off apples. It's incredible how much is on them. Yucky.
It is actually gross. I should have washed them to take them off, but I just can't be bothered. And this is for me.
What you're making now had to pop out for shopping. How late do your shops open?
I'm now making a fruit pie that I've been craving all week. Saw it on Time Up and I just really fancied it.
I love fruit pie, don't
No, you don't. You don't eat fruit.
By fruit, do you mean chocolate?
What, fruit and nut?
By pie, do you mean steak and kidney?
No.
Oh, I'm going to bed then. You look lovely tonight, don't we, Sonia? Is that sugar?
No, it's not sugar.
The sparkly stuff on you?
Yeah.
So if I lick you, it'll taste nice.
You weirdo.
Giggity. I got from
So, oven to about 170. Hob on high. I'm going to put a knob of butter in there and a good spoonful of vanilla icing sugar.
Why is it called a knob of butter?
I don't know!
No, it's just the only, it's the only like measurement that's called that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't know whether there was a specific reason behind it or what. I wonder if Maureen McDonald can fill us in.
Oh.
No, she's full of facts, isn't she? Mark like fruit pie without the fruit, maybe. Yeah, we replace the fruit with steak and kidney and gravy and mashed potatoes and mushy peas and more gravy.
Do you want that for dinner tomorrow?
Free bentos.
Do you want a free bentos pie for dinner tomorrow?
I want a free bentos pie now.
Have I really got to put one in?
No,
They take 40 minutes to cook.
No, don't. Well, how long is the fruit pie going to take?
Not long.
39.
No, I'm going to put it in. It takes about 15-20 minutes in the
I think
oven.
it's reasonable. No, I don't think it is. I would love to learn to make steak and kidney pie. This is a
Cake show.
cake show. Mark, don't go there. Where? What flavour icing sugar though?
Vanilla. Use vanilla icing sugar. So when I was pregnant, it used to be just strawberries and apple cooked down and then chucked in pie. But I'm going to add a few other bits while I'm at it.
All I remember is the house smelling really sweet.
This is when I was at my mum's. I would non-stop making this.
What, you were pregnant at your mum's?
Yeah. We moved into Gateford when
After Jake was born, weren't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I was just thinking then, hold on a minute. What's all this about? Pregnant while you lived at your mum's? We've lived together while we had both kids, but we didn't, did we? Shame what happened to the mother. Can you remember when I did that in Meadow?
we regularly do this to each other.
English
So
and
you want to chop the strawberries up to about the same size chunks as the apple.
Here's an interesting fact though.
Mm.
Are you pregnant now?
No.
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 English and Irish cooks use the term knob to mean a small piece of butter placed atop a roast so that the butter melts over the entire piece of meat. Thank you, Alison Hodgson.
Who's been Googling?
Which vanilla is better out of velvet vanilla and vanilla fudge?
Velvet vanilla. I could eat velvet vanilla with with a spoon with my fingers.
Women have the better memories more. I don't know, I've got some brilliant memories. Does that mean memories? We've still got 356 people watching here, don't we?
Wow. Well, it literally used to be strawberries and apple going in my pie.
Do you know what that smells like?
Ew.
It smells like fairground.
Apple pies.
Toffee apples.
Apple fritters.
Smells like toffee apples to me. And fairground burgers.
How does that smell like a burger?
Fairground. Fairground burgers. Brilliant. Fairground burgers are the best burgers. Turkey burgers.
Right. In that white box there, there's
White
the
box
jar of homemade jam.
mayonnaise.
No, jam. Yep. So this is a mixed berry jam that I made.
That's sticky as oat.
That's Jake.
What's this?
Marshmallows.
You've been hiding them from me, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. So every time I need marshmallows for an order, you eat them. So I've hoarded multiple bags.
Oh, you're a harlot. You absolute harlot.
I've hid them so you don't eat them.
Yeah, I can
Every
tell.
time I buy them for an order, they're gone by the morning I eat
You've
it.
hidden behind jam. The last place I'd look. You're getting very bold, Mark. Well, you know.
Okay, so that's slightly cooked off, slightly caramelised now. It's nice and hot.
It's like ready, steady, cook this.
And there goes my smoky kitchen.
You've got 10 minutes.
I know. Right, so jam. You want a spoon of jam. You don't need loads, just a little. You can add more later on if you need to. It's just enough to hold everything together.
It's brought me off of Facebook, do it after.
No, it's fine. So mush that in. It'll melt as it goes anyway. Chuck the strawberries in.
Oh, that smells lovely. It does, I'm not a massive fan of
Raspberries.
Lovely.
Just break them up a little bit.
Hey.
You don't want them in full. You can if you want, but I prefer little chunks just dotted about everywhere. I like a bit of everything all at once. So chuck them in. You've probably been blocked.
Do you know something? I'm just thinking the same thing. It's not letting me on. I do apologise if I've offended anybody. Oh no, here we are.
Oh, shame.
Apology rescinded.
Okay. And then you're going to do the same with some raspberries. Got to save some berries, otherwise Jake will kick off at me morning. Where's that fruit gone? He kicks right off if I use all berries and don't give him any.
I'm not surprised. 5 a day, isn't it?
Lucy's obsessed with raspberries. Asberries. So yeah, pulling part in 2 bits.
Makes me laugh when she says, brushing teeth, please.
Brush your teeth, please. But she means her to brush your teeth, not you to touch hers.
I'm going
She
to
doesn't
say,
like a teeth brush.
dog ate it. She fed her toothbrush to the dog.
No, actually, I binned it. We need to buy a new one. I forgot to pick one up today.
Fair dues.
Okay. They can go back in the fridge, my darling.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So give that a little mix up. If your fruit isn't slightly coated with jam, add a little bit more jam.
You don't need these.
No.
You sure you don't? Do in the fridge or on the fridge?
In the fridge. Berries
They
go in the
were on
fridge.
double
I know, I put them on top because I was predicting us doing this.
Alright, Mystic Meg.
Okay, so that's that. I know the hob's off, but I'm going to sit it on top just to keep it warm. And I'm cheating with that. I can't be bothered to make pastry, and when I do make puff pastry, I make rough puff. Rough puff pastry.
Hi, just joining. What are you making tonight
Oh.
from rainy Canada? Oh, Maria,
You're really
are
late, darling.
very late.
I've done cake pops and I've done Oreo cheesecake, and I'm just making a pie that I've been craving all week because I saw it on Time Hop and I really wanted it.
I've even made a Disney castle. That's how late you are.
He's asked us to make a Disney castle.
What jam can you put in? Any? Is it?
Any jam you want. It's literally do anything you want. So that is a mixed berry jam that I made a couple of days ago with JK.
What a brilliant name. Bold Baker Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Is it my Uncle Paul?
No, it's not your Uncle Paul.
What hasn't Danielle made? Me any dinner?
I made you a pork dinner before we came on, you pig.
Something about Dr. Peppery. Oh no, Dr. Andrew, sorry. Do you know Dr. Andrew support? That's not for me.
Oh. It's not for me. So, you can blind bake it a bit if you want, but as it's puff pastry, I prefer not to.
Why is it called puff pastry?
Because it puffs up. The butter, it's rolled that many times, so there's butter in between every layer.
Right.
Dozens and dozens of times. So when it cooks, the butter makes the pastry layers separate, which puffs it up. So like croissants and
Bold Baker
pastry.
Paul makes the most amazing bread. Must be Warburton.
So I just pop a couple of holes in the bottom.
Where'd you get the little blade from?
It's a craft knife. So Carol sells them. She sells disposable ones, and this is a PME one. They're very cheap and cheerful, and they're my favourite things in the world. My favourite tool.
Do you use the fry light spray for greasing your cakes?
Yes, to grease the tins and stuff up, I do, yes. I could add a bit more to that, really.
I reckon you could add some chocolate to that. Yeah, chocolate.
You can add chocolate chips in with that if you want, but I don't want to.
There's a Top Gear top tip for you.
So I've not made enough to fill that, I didn't think. It's a new thing, new try. But it's fine. So
Oh, is that your meter ruler, is it?
Shut up, I thought it was a metre and it's not. It's half a metre. Sarcastic sod. You can feed yourself tonight.
Alright, I'm a big boy. I have a phone, I have pennies.
You're not having my purse?
I've got pennies in my own purse.
Purse.
I've just realised that. It's my boy George.
So I'm just making some strips to make a pretty crisscross pattern on top.
Is there any limit of what you can do with like baking?
I've not really really failed at anything I've
There's
made.
certain stuff that you can't really put with other stuff because I don't know. Let's say it's dangerous.
Explodes. Probably. I just can't think right now.
You see all these cooking programs, they do some really bizarre stuff. I imagine like cakes and baking and pies and stuff. It's saying.
What is he doing out of bed again?
I tell you, he's halfway through a marathon. Either that or he's got a woman up there.
Jake, get in bed!
With her.
What's with him? What?
What?
Get in bed, please!
He's putting that thing back.
Stop it!
He's putting Hive back.
Stop it.
You look beautiful tonight.
What do you want?
I'm offended.
You offended?
I am.
So I'm just pulling the edges in, and then I'm going to do a pretty pattern on top.
I'm going to be right romantic to you then.
Really?
Yeah, well, but you can sod off now.
I call lies.
Nope, no lies from me, though. Takes after his father, Geraldine says. Why? Because he's buzzing. Buzz. Night, you two. I'm up early in the morning. Thank you so much for tonight.
Good night, and thank you for watching.
Carol Gattenby.
Thank you for watching, Carol.
Carol. Sorry, I thought you said Harold. I thought you said Harold.
No, I said Carol.
Oh, right, my apologies.
I'm genuinely wondering what you were giving me that look for then.
He wants a steak and kidney pie.
He wouldn't eat it. I offered him steak at dinner time and he wouldn't eat it.
I think she's on about me.
I thought you were on about Jake.
I'll eat too. Look, I look like Milo. Puppy dog eyes.
You can't do puppy dog eyes. Stop it. Is he winding him up now?
Oh, am I?
He's up.
Oh, is
He's
he there? Imitation.
Daddy?
What's that? Buzzing or annoying? Ah, see, there's one. He wants a Frey bento pie. I feel like I've known these women years. You two are brilliant.
Thank you.
Do you know, we try his best, don't we, Doug?
To not kill each other, yeah.
Yeah, but we succeed at it, don't we? You know, we're both still here and...
Alive and breathing.
Yeah, we're trying.
So I've just made some little hearts just to pop around the edge.
Someone followed Sugar and Crumbs with nifty nozzles. Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. So someone's seen this video and decided to follow.
So is that all the message says then? Just... Is that all they tell you? Someone?
Yeah.
It could be
Until you
anyone.
go into settings. Yeah, but it usually means there's a
So,
couple.
what, is there like a sub-menu when you go into it that says... Like, I don't know, new followers, say?
Yeah.
Give him one, Danielle. That could mean two things, either a crack or a Frey Bentos pie.
You've got your hopes up for Frey Bentos here, haven't you?
I haven't. These have.
So I'm just cutting some hearts out just to put around the edge. Nice and pretty with the leftover.
What are you going to do with rest of pastry, Duck? Or
Probably
gonna save
bin it.
it?
Probably bin it.
Why?
Because now I've opened it up, it doesn't save very well.
Can't you do hotels with it?
Freeze it. But the thing is with puff pastry, if I roll that up into a ball, it'll puff outwards as a ball. It won't puff out.
Phone went flat. What are you making? And it was a pie when she said give him one.
So I'm just making a fruit pie. I'm just trying to use up a bit more of the pastry.
You should have your own TV show. I won't go that far.
I dropped it in it. Put your toy box away!
Has he gone through to neighbour's house or what?
He's got his toy box out.
It's the borrowers.
That's his toy box from under his bed.
Well, it's that time of day, isn't it? Did you know, if you go upstairs...
He'll climb in bed and pretend to go to sleep.
He'll go, yes, Dad?
What are you doing? I'm playing.
Jake, what are you doing?
I'm playing.
I'm trying to sleep. What,
No.
very loudly?
No, he don't lie. He'll actually tell you what he's doing, though, because he doesn't lie.
Well, I don't know. I went upstairs. Jake, what are you doing? That's all I got.
You will get hurt, but he will tell you the truth. Right. Pretty. I'm not the most neatest of people when it comes to these pies.
You two going to bed. Thanks for the entertainment, Alex Sorkin.
Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye.
So, I would say give that a little egg wash on top of the pastry, but I've got no eggs, so I'm not going to do that.
No eggs, thanks to Sainsbury's.
Yeah. So, that is that. I'm going to pop that in the oven. It should take about 20 minutes until the pastry's cooked. Take it out, serve it warm with nice chilled ice cream. Oh.
Here's one up. Make some cheese straws with pastry.
I know, but I'm not messing making you cheese straws now, darling.
No, it's not from me. It's from
the lovers. The glitter in your eyes.
No, that's the light. It's from the lovers and the fans. I am staying till the very end.
Well, I am.
But we're here till 3 in the morning.
No, we're not. Right, don't pass me the cheesecake. So tonight, everybody, we've done cake pops. Nice and pretty and simple. Showed you about dusting them while they're still wet with the pumps to make them gold.
My thumb touched it, I'm sorry.
And sprinkled, that's fine. So made cake pops.
Look.
Okay. And then we've made
Nice that though.
Oreo cheesecake.
Oh, it tastes like Oreos and all.
It should do.
Isn't it weird?
So they're what made tonight, and then the pie is in the oven. So as soon as that's done, I will take a photo of that.
When is
this
the
has
pizza
come out.
arriving?
I've not ordered the pizza yet.
Yeah.
I'm not eating it, I'm done. So yes, that is absolutely everything for tonight. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember, like and share the post, and Carol is doing a giveaway next week. She will draw it on next Monday, I believe, or is it Thursday? I think it'll be next Monday she'll draw that. So yes, all done, and I will pop the recipes up on the page tomorrow when I've had a chance to take a decent photo when I've got that out the tin. So yes,
How are you going to get that at tin? It's all sticky and
it's
messy.
loose bottom. When it's cold, it'll be set, so you got to heat the edges and then put it on top of something, it'll just slide out.
I'm right there with you, though. I'm a massive fan.
So now, that's everything for tonight. Please remember, like and share the post and the page and everything in between. And we love you lots, and I will see you next week. Please pop on the comments of what kind of thing you fancy to see next week. So a lot of you asked for cake pops. I made cake pops.
Nothing to do with me making out.
No, Mark's not allowed to join in.
I can't do it. It's just, it's better for everybody that I don't.
The only thing he's done regarding cooking has been
stay out
turkey
of the way.
dinosaurs.
No, stay out of the way.
Yeah, or stay out of the way. So yes, thank you for joining us tonight. Remember, everything you cook, you can substitute any sugar for the flavoured icing sugar. So I've used the icing sugar in this to make the cheesecake. I've used the icing sugars in that for the buttercream to make them flavoured. So they are mint chocolate chip. No, mint chocolate. Yeah, there's no chips in there. They're mint chocolate. And there's the icing sugar in the pie mix as well. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and all the giggles and laughs and all of you obsessed with my husband. So yeah, if anyone wants him,
good looking blow.
Right, thank you very much, guys. I love you and leave you.
Come and get
Have
me.
a nice Monday night.
Sorry, I need to press. I do this every week.
Again.
Sorry, I'm miles away.
Again,
What do I
was
press?
stood waiting.
What do I press?
The end, bottom right.
What?
Oh,
Oh, there's
you
a
need to come and do it.
no. There's just a thing behind it. Hold on.